Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana268. As you may remember, the Lord of the Oceans told Menaka to rise up as a mountain in the sea and let Hanuman rest. After he has refreshed himself, let him go on with his journey. So be it, said Menaka, and rose out of the sea. Its peak was golden and had earned for the mountain the name Iranyanaba. Like the sun newly rising out of the clouds, the mountain rose out of the waters of the sea and stood up with its golden peak glowing golden in the light of the sun. When Hanuman saw the mountain emerge thus out of the sea, he thought that it was an obstacle in his path, and with his immense chest, he pushed the mountain aside. The soul of the hill took up a form and stood on the peak of the hill and said, "Noble Hanuman, we are admiring the stupendous task that you have undertaken and the manner in which you are executing it. The Lord of the Seas asked me to rise up and provide a resting place for you. He has a great respect for the kings of the race of the sun. He wanted to help you and thus show his affection for Rama and you. Please relax on top of this mountain for a while, and you can go on after a pause. I owe a debt of gratitude to your father. He saved me from the Vajra of Indra by pushing me into the sea. Accept my hospitality." Hanuman said, "I'm touched by your affection for Rama and for me. You have entertained me with your words, and that's enough. I'm in a hurry, and time is of the utmost importance. I must not tarry. I have taken an oath that I will not rest until I've accomplished what I've undertaken. I will proceed on my journey and complete my task." He took leave of the mountain with a smile and went on with his flight across the sea. He was soon high in the heavens, and he was pursuing the path of his father. The Devas who were watching Hanuman were trying to test if obstacles on the way would deter the course of Hanuman. They summoned Surasa, the mother of the serpents, and said, "Hanuman is trying to cross the sea with a desire to reach Lanka. We want you to assume the shape of a big Rakshasi and bar his way. We wish to see how he will tackle this unforeseen situation and how he's going to circumvent it." She did as she was bid, and soon Hanuman found himself accosted by this fierce woman who stood in his path in the air. She said, "Haply I found a prey for my hunger now. You are the gift of the gods to me, I think. Enter my mouth and be my food." Hanuman folded his palms together and said, "I'm going on a vital mission. I cannot do what you asked me to. When I come back from my destination, I will certainly oblige you and enter your mouth. Do not stand in my way." She refused him his plea and said, "This is a boon granted to me by Brahma, that no one can pass by me without first entering my mouth." And suiting the word to the action, she opened her mouth very wide. Hanuman lost patience and said, "Open your mouth as large as you can, so that you can accommodate me." As her mouth grew larger, he became bigger and larger too. And when her mouth grew gradually to the size of 100 yojanas, Hanuman contracted his body to the size of a thumb. He entered the mouth of the Rakshasi and came out, and it all happened within a matter of a moment. He resumed his original form and said, "Farewell to you. I have entered your mouth and I've come out. Your boon from Brahma is not false. Let me go now." Surasa was pleased with him and said, "May your journey be fruitful. May you achieve your end." Hanuman continued his journey in the air. He was flying high now. It was the path of the birds, and it was full of raindrops. The rishis like Tumburu used the path, and the devas would often frequent it. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.